Hello, welcome to a Doom The Dark Ages video walkthrough. This is the very first mission, which is the Villages of Khalim. I'm going to do a full walkthrough of this video with commentary, just as a forewarning. After having played this game for quite a while, I came back to this very first mission to do my video because I can use it to explain to you what it is that you need to learn to do and how the whole mechanics of this game work. I am at the lowest level just so that we don't have a lot of issues along the way, and I'm playing at a much higher level on my main character board. So the game starts you out right away in the middle of an area. Things you can look at is you can go ahead and see your auto map, which will show you where to go as well as what to collect and where to collect it. Unlike previous versions of Doom, you don't have the ability to pick up the full auto map. It simply opens it up as you go through. Some information along the way that you can do other things at this startup screen as well. So let's head forward. What you'll notice first off is that we have a shield which blocks for us, as well as we have our shotgun. Shotgun is, in my mind, one of the more useful weapons to have, especially when you've upgraded it. Now the shield is more than a shield. It is actually your very first and strongest weapon. You can go ahead and find someone and hit them by doing the left trigger, right trigger trick. You notice not only takes care of the one that you're aimed at, but also takes care of others along the way as an explosion. So that is aim with the left trigger with your shield, which also blocks and protects you. Hit the right trigger and you do a power smash into them. Kind of nice that way. Again, there's 3 here. We hit one, blows up the second one. If we've done that right, we could have blown up all 3. You have ammo drops along the way that you can pick up, as well as health and armor. So jumping is simply A. You can also do a running jump to get there. So one thing about this level is that it's going to teach you all the basics of how to get along, and we'll talk through those. Our shield can block for us with the left. So all these flying projectiles, we're just going to block and then run through them and then get out of the way. As you see, we took no damage. Continuing forward, we run forward a little bit. I think this is our very first area of a bigger battle, maybe not. Don't remember it exactly. Always a good. There we go. Look, so we have many of them. It tells us about shield block and charge now. We talked about that before. So you see all these guys in front of us. Well, look, most of them are taken out. It all takes a little while to reset itself. So it's not a very... Who's shooting at us back here? Someone other up this way. Not all of them? I think so. Pick up some of our shotgun. We didn't use that much of the stuff. There we go. You'll notice that the music is continuing to go, which means that there are indeed enemies nearby. Pick up a health just to refill ourselves. We can not only jump, we can power jump, and we can climb jump. As you can see, we're just heading straight forward. Hit A next to the wall and we climb it. Pick up things along the way. Here we need to do this speed jump to get up there. We have another battle coming up just on the other side, as you can see over here. It highlights in the auto map where your major battles are going to be. It also highlights anything to pick up along the way as far as collectibles or secret areas. I'm going to jump up there. Pretty good way of getting rid of everybody. Who's left around here? Anybody? One thing also, I'll just point out right now, as you can see we came from down there, there is no death by falling. You can fall down as far as you like, provided you land somewhere. That's kind of cool. I worried about that the first time I played through it. But how could I get down there? Just let's jump. You don't get hurt. Alright, let's go back where we were. Also, when you circle back, sometimes you will end up getting health and or enemies and heal power pickups. Something else is going to tell us is not only does your shield take care of the enemies, but it also is good for breaking through. Now, another thing about the shield is it blocks the attacks. Something this guy would say was the second kind of attack. There we go. Once they take enough damage, they become dazed, just like in all the other versions of Doom. And then we want to go ahead and hit our melee attack. And it takes them out. We'll continue to restock ourselves. I'm a bit of a scavenger. Nothing new here, but another battle coming up. We have some more guys to fight. And he's gone. And again, scavenge and pick up what's along the way. Finish an area like this, go ahead and check your auto map, see if you missed anything. The answer is no, and we're just going to continue forward.
The Slayer is dangerous. Keep your distance.
So we've entered a place where our friends have been hunkered down waiting for us to clean it out, even though they really don't like us. Wander through the area, check out what's outside, even though we can't go there.
We can't stay here!
Ensign, do you have a lock on the Slayer's location?
And we see open coming up as we battle our way through here. There's going to be a secret area, but we don't head that way. We have to head.
Confirmed. Weapon drop incoming in 3,
This
2,
is our very first one.
1.
So you do not have to find weapons laying along the way. As previous Dooms, they get dropped for you. Sometimes they're just sitting there. You'll actually see them drop. Just go ahead and pick them up and you get yourself a weapon. This is our gauntlet, which is the second of the static weapons that you have that you just want to improve as much as possible. Because now that we have it, we can punch people. Also, if you notice, down in the lower screen next to our shotgun, you see that there is a 3. That shows us that we have 3 charges in our gauntlet, which means that we can hit 3 in a row, and that's just what we want to do, take people down. You can recharge your gauntlet two different ways. One is by picking up a gauntlet refresh, or just waiting a period of time they will all three charge themselves. Where's our guy at? Oh, they wanted just to use the power gauntlet once. Sorry about that. So it's waiting for us to go ahead and do this, and we get ammo along the way. You notice we're now down to 1. Now it's going to let us do a triple shot. So in order to get the triple shot, we need to pick up 2 or just simply wait in time. 3 in a row, and he's gone. They want us to do it again. Again, we can just wait him out. We can sneak by him. Pick up 3. Where'd he go? There he is. And 3's gone. Pretty easy that way. And just before we go on, we can either wait or just pick up the gauntlet power. He was already partially hit, so he only went down with 2. Checking again, you see that there is indeed a collectible over here, but it's behind the wall, which means we have to get it from the other side. You will find there's a number of puzzles that you have to solve, and this gives you sort of a sprinkling of the different types. So even though it's right here in front of us, we're going to have to go up and around and come back right through there to pick this one up. Anybody in here? And again, now we see that we have the ability to smash. It is marked. We've smashed it. This is our first life sigil. You get to carry 3 of them with you, so farming them doesn't matter. You only ever have 3. I tend to always have 3 around. Don't use them very often even though I play, because you can sort of be careful as what you're doing and not have them. Up we go. Now it's going to follow ourselves around. Notice we also here have somewhere to jump across. Rather than jump across, we can just simply aim. And we get pulled across, so we don't have to jump. Also along the way, it's telling us about a point of no return. Unfortunately, in this game, there is no way of going back completely through the levels, because at certain points you go in and you can't. So before you go through one of these points of no return, take a look behind and make sure you haven't left anything behind, because the only way to go back is to completely restart the level. We don't want to do that, but there's nothing we need. One other thing about jumping down is that we're going to smash these guys when we jump. There's triple punch. Do some slamming. There those people are at. Let's punch somebody in general. Anybody left around here? We'll punch. We lost a little bit of armor. We'll pick up an armor refresh. Nope. Left somebody else left there. That was a run, jump, and smash. Who else is left around here?
is under lockdown.
There's a key in the nearby church. Route him the location.
Now we have another type of puzzle. We can't move forward until we get a blue key. Then we'll have to find our way back again once we do find that blue key before we can progress. Taking a quick look at our auto map, you see that we're going to be heading, this is where we want to go, but we can't go that way until we get the key, and so therefore the key is going to be down this way somewhere. Actually vice versa. We're going to go to what's my right, find the key, circle back to my left, and continue the level. We're mostly fully up and ready to go. And again, what we're doing here simply is powering up our gauntlet. As you notice that there's also a blue key area here that has a secret behind it, so we're going to have to check back and get to that. Again, something that you run into quite frequently is having to go forward and then coming back and repeating. You'll also notice that when we come back and repeat that, you won't be immediately told about a special location, just the one that you're heading towards. We have to remember where we're at, where we have to go back to. So we're going to have to come back here later once we get this key. We're going to continue to move our way forward, noticing that we haven't missed anything along the way. We're down. Now here we have green projectiles. Not only do we want to make sure we parry them, but they also want to deflect back as a weapon. That's the green projectiles rather than the red projectiles. You see, we hit it, it goes back, and it blows up where it came from. That's good because we're going to run into some enemies that can do that as well. Forget about that, it tells us, because that's what's coming up. Just watch him. See, green hits him, and we take him out with a parry. Is that the only guy? No, there's another one. And it is just at just a time that he can't stand there. He's got to parry it just as it's coming at you. Got all of them. Correct, our parry is complete. Definitely. Alright, so it's not going to get lost. Oops, someone's at us. Everybody gone now. A lot of times the area where you run into these battles is locked. You cannot move forward until it's been completely cleared out. Our map shows us that we're continuing forward now. These guys I do not like. There's actually two guys here simultaneously. One is the rider, the other one is the mount. The mount only attacks you by running into you, so you can just stay away from him and hit him. We're fully up. So let us continue onwards. Looks like we're getting close to this. Where's our way up? You notice that the climbs all have, look, I call them claw marks, but they're glowing stripes, glowing claw marks.
Traitors.
Not sure why these guys. You're going to run into a number of these places, and they're surrounded by these guys. I don't think you actually have to kill them, but why not? They're just standing there staring at you.
He's at ground zero.
You don't
He's
have to
located.
pick up the key. It comes to you automatically through a cutscene. We found the blue key, so now what we want to do is to head back where we came from so that we can move forward. Don't forget, we also have to come over here as well. The way out takes us to the way they prefer us to go, but not the secret. Smash that door. There's where we want to go, but don't forget that looking at our auto map shows us not to forget this toy that we get to find. So we'll come back through here again. Be careful again when you go back through. Sometimes a few of the creatures respawn. There we go, we found our first toy. That in hand, checking the auto map shows us, yeah, we're pretty cleared out through here. Nothing left over to worry about. Let's move forwards. There's our friends waiting for us. Scavenge if you need to. Now we have some hell portals that we have to close. We do that by clearing out the area in front of them. There are 3 hell portals here, plus some extras that we need to pick up. Shows us destroy. There's 4 of them here that we have to get rid of, as well as some other areas and things we want to pick up along the way. So you can go your own direction you want to go. We're going to go to the right. Begin with, then head back to the left, pick up a few collectibles along the way. First one is here in front of us. All the things we've learned before, which is shields and guns and green. Take them out as much as possible. Where did the mount go? There he is. So the hell portal closes. Is anybody else coming back, or are they all gone? They're all gone. Good job. Except for him. You know, so now we have a purple power-up. We need the purple key. And we'll find that along the way. Let's continue to the right. There a shield. Needs to be taken out. There we go. Giving us. Who else is there? I think we just basically have him left. Oh, also along the way, so we can line one of these up, you also have exploding barrels, just like in all the other versions. We get a near exploding barrel, we can blow up lots of things. Where'd you go, horse? There's the barrel. And we hit the barrel, he's close enough, he blows up. Keep in mind that it also hurts yourself until you get some power-ups. Well, we've run out of all of our armor, some of our health. We didn't get anything as a reward. Let's see what's around. Where are we heading? That way we have another collectible, so let's head for it. Where'd it go? Oh, there's the purple key. Let's get the purple key one. Oops, not quite high enough. And here we have a weapon drop. We have the shredder, not one of my favorite weapons, but it also comes in handy at times. Sitting there waiting for it. Must need to get some. There he is. Yes, no. Alright, where we're at. We want to get the purple key, which is up over that way. We also want to get this special over down there. I think this is the one that's fun to jump down to. Let's go take a look. Let's go here. Oh, yeah. There we go. Another collectible down here. Again, get used to jumping down where you think things aren't. Our collectible is in front of us. We need to jump across the abyss there to get to that doorway. This is a pretty easy battle. Blow everything up. Oops. Including myself. I was a little bit too close to that this time. Usually I back off further. We'll recover. You get a weapon skin. You can add them to your weapon at the main menu before you start, but you cannot add them in-game. Find our way out of here. Something else to look for. We already did one of these, which is battle here to close this one. Ooh, we had a lot of guys down here. There we go. gone. Portal number 3 has been opened. Pick up. Well, we don't need health. What's in here? Lots of things opened up. Figure out what we're at. Ah, yes, get at least one of our collectibles. Another life signal. Now we have 2. We're going to get to 3 before we finish. Go back and find our purple key. Something over this way. I think that's just the health. Yeah, we've already been. Okay, take a look at our map. Put our purple key. There's our purple key over there still. This is the purple key held. One up. So let's head to our right. Go through this doorway that conveniently opened for us. We've been here before. Let's go ahead and head up the hill, which is right behind us. To the right is our key, to the left is another battle. There we go. Well, that did not get us up. Over at this battle. Okay. Battle time. Yes, no, I keep getting lost. Not very many markers. Open world. Let's just sort of wander around. Okay, let's start this again. Our central location. We want to head right. Oh, that's good. Oh, yeah. Maybe yes, maybe no. Where does it? There it is. Down. And another toy. He's gone. Climbing back up to get out of there. Maybe there was something else we wanted to do in this area. Head to the left and let's do this battle. Then come to us.
All hell gates closed. The village is
Now we've
secure.
done all 4 of the hell gates. But we need to clear up all the extra specials before we head there. Remember, we want to get this purple key so we can go back to the
Tier 5 reading from the
purple
South
locked
Bay.
door.
Incoming.
A Titan has been summoned.
Go around this way and find it. There's the key. This is where backtracking becomes painful if you're trying to get 100% out of things. This is where we want to get to in order to get that last life. Through the door here. We also want to go here and get this collectible. Let's see if we can jump down. I don't think we can, but we'll try. Oh, we do. I don't think we can. We can't jump down here, though. Guess it's part way over there. And again, there's no way to set a map position to find yourself to it. You find yourself hunting around a lot, so let's head straight forward. And there should be a way up on the side. That's good because there's someone there that we had not killed before. Up we go. We picked up a codex. We have 2 more secrets to find, 1 more collectible to find. We will get those on the way out. One of those secrets is right here, I believe, so let's head over there. Way out. We're not ready to go there yet. Another secret area. As we head into our next battle, which is then no return, we're going to pick up the things we might find useful before we leave. Because this is our final battle area. And there's 1 more secret waiting for us. But again, we have learned to get keys, backtrack, and use them to open up special areas. You get locked into areas where you have to clear out all the enemies to find things. Jumping off of walls to find additional areas of secrets. Climbing walls. So if we look at what we're trying to do, we have 1 collectible, 1 secret left. We have a battle here to take care of. This is a fun little battle. You can jump right into it if you like. You can walk around the side. Let's just jump into it. What we're learning is field screen. Guns. We'll probably break out our shredder at this point in time, but it's okay. The shotgun works very well. But someone else is shooting at us too. We're mistiming all of those. Not very good. Two of them. Pick up some help along the way. That one did it. We're down to 0 punches, so let's just wander around for a while. They're all gone. We've cleared out this area. Picked up anything we might need along the way. Extra ammo. Extra health we don't need. Check for that last secret area. There it is, up to the right. We've got to go to the left to the final battle. Get up on its way. Right behind us should be a climb. There it is. Hey guys. They're waiting for us to finish this. A little lazy, aren't they? Take a look at our map. We see we've found all the secrets, found all the collectibles. Time to defend the beach and get out of here. We pick up a new weapon along. Well, it's not a new weapon, but we're going to use a mounted weapon to finish this with.
Someone get on that turret!
To the turret. The turret powers itself up as it hits enemies. Then we can release a power shot, which is what we want to use. There we go. No 0%. Let's take out the guys that are closest to us. Powered up. Take something out. Here comes the big guy. Let's zero in on him. Come on. Hit him with the firebolt, knock it back. Hit him some more. Fireball, hit him with it. Maybe we gotta do this twice more. We'll see. $100. Back.
All remaining enemy targets have been neutralized.
I'm gonna do it once more. He's gone. We have now finished the level. You've listened to my commentary. You've learned all the tricks of the game. You just have to learn to apply them better. Choose your own weapons. I tend to use my plasma rifle, my shotgun, and my shield. Upgrading them as fully as possible. Look for a new upcoming video I'll be doing very shortly, which will take a look at all the weapons that I've acquired and their different alternate versions, so you can choose which ones you like to use the best.
The Makers felt a weapon as powerful as the Slayer should be guided.
So we have completed it. Let's find out what we did. 100% completed. We found our 6 secrets. We found our 2 codexes. We found our 2 toys. We got 1 skin. We've got ourselves an imp, shield soldier, nightmare skin for our shotgun, and it's time to go on to the next battle. Thanks for watching. Hope this helps you out. Stay tuned for my more specific videos where we talk about different elements of the game as opposed to the basic walkthrough. Thanks for watching. Drop me any comments. We will catch you later.